everybody, welcome to another Brother Nights where we're continuing on our quest to play every Nintendo game ever made. Trap, what's tonight's game?
Tonight's game is Metroid by Nintendo. Jared, you have quite a history with this game.
Yes, indeed I do.
So please enlighten us.
So today happens to be my birthday, and 24 years ago today I got Metroid for my 7th birthday. So I thought, well, since we're doing another Brother Nights tonight, what a perfect game to play. And it's been one that I've played off and on my entire life, and I can't say enough good about it. It's awesome.
For me, it's perfect for exploration. It doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't tell you where to go.
That's
it
for
puts
sure.
you in the world. It's a big world. Figure it out. And, you know, I remember poring over pages of Nintendo Power, leaving the power on all night on the console.
Oh, yeah. And it was tough too. Like even the Japanese version had a save feature. They dumped that and gave you a really cryptic password system for this one. So you really didn't want to save if you didn't have to.
It's true.
And it also happens to be one of the last games released in the Black Box series, because the original Black Box games were all black, and then they did the last 3 in silver: Rad Racer, Kid Icarus, and Metroid. So some people, when they're collecting those Black Box games, go for this also.
So what are you drinking?
So continuing with the birthday theme, my good friend Kim got me a growler from our local brewery, Four Peaks, and it's filled with the Hop Knot IPA. So thank you, Kim, and it is really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I love it. Four Peaks is about 20 miles from here. We go there a lot to eat. They have a great restaurant, and this is my favorite beer they have too. So,
Cool.
Yeah, so thank you.
All right, well, grab your favorite beer, and we'll see you over by the couch.
Cheers.
Cheers. Time to put in Metroid.
Happy birthday, Jared.
Yes. Here it goes. Yes.
This game still brings back
just
memories
so
of how awesome it was.
Impressive.
The atmosphere is amazing.
So I think there was a time where I had, obviously, the layout of this game memorized, and I could beat it in like 45 minutes.
Did you get a speed run record?
I didn't. But yeah, it's interesting. One of the things I really came away with impressed in this is how intricate all the enemies are. Like, there are a lot of enemies who have different behaviors, like depending on how close you get to them. And, you know, that's a lot for back then. This is like the, you know, within the first 100 Nintendo games ever made. It's so cool because like it just seems to go forever.
Yep.
You
And there's
know?
so many
It's this
places you
world.
feel like there's something there, but you can't access it. And then later you get something without any excellent tutorials. When you get an item, your mind has to think,
Where
hey,
could I have
bet
used
I
this?
could have gone back and used it.
Where would this have made sense? Yep, exactly. But yeah, what I didn't like was like when you start the game fresh, you start with 30 life. So if you have like 6 energy tanks and you need to get all full, you got to spend like 20 minutes just doing that. It's really tedious. Then just to screw up and die in Torian because a stray Metroid sucks down your life.
I also love the diverse levels. Like,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Tile.
You're gray from gold to like now this creepy like desert
bubble
thing.
And
yeah.
they used it really well to show you that you're in a different area. Like
Right.
There's different powers you can get here.
Right, but it all flows, like it fits.
I remember once, you know, we saw a corridor like this and think, oh, that's just a corridor. And then once my friend was just bombing because he was bored, and like
and
the
he
ground
broke it
opened up,
down?
and we're like,
Yep.
no way. Yeah, I just remember like after we found that out with the one bomb by accident, we went through every corridor we could think of, just laying different bombs.
And then you come across something like this and you're like, what the heck is that?
Didn't know.
You don't know.
Nope.
And then you're like, oh my gosh, that's more energy.
You still didn't read the instructions even back then. I was gonna say, I remember the first time that we realized you could bomb jump.
Yeah, and you're like, wait a second. I can go anywhere I want now if I'm
You
just good
have to go
enough.
back through all the levels again for all
Yeah.
the screens, yeah.
No, you're right. This guy can be brutal because he'll hover along the ground. If he gets near enough to the ground, he'll latch to it and follow you.
Yeah.
And a jerk. And look at little things like the reflection.
And oh yeah.
That's
And
just neat.
no explanation. It's like,
It's just there's a red door. Why?
okay, and my
I
bullets
need to
have
get
no
through it.
effect.
There's a bug.
What?
The music's wrong.
Oh really?
And that door's wrong. Well, that makes sense. They often pallet didn't update correctly. Yeah, it still thinks I'm in a hidden room. Listen to the music.
I wouldn't know.
It should be dun, 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 dun. Oh, and then these. And it's so clever because what they have to do is they have to do a new tile set. It's a loading screen, basically.
Good point, and you never know. Well, it's in
And
the
then-
middle of the game.
And then all of a sudden you go down an elevator and now what? Listen to the music. It's so different. All right, Metroid Trap, what'd you think?
I don't know what else to say. It's awesome, and I've always thought it was awesome. And actually, I hadn't played it in probably 10 years. I was wondering.
Well, I don't know. Have you ever actually played like start to finish the whole game?
You said that on purpose, didn't you?
No, I'm
Yes,
really
you
wondering.
did.
Yeah, I didn't mean it as a slight. I just meant have you had the opportunity, the privilege?
I've had the opportunity all my life, and I've never played through it. What do you say? I can't rate it?
No, I was just looking for
it's
you to
an
be
awesome blend of exploration.
like no, that's rare.
That was rude.
No, it wasn't. It was honest, like dialogue. I meant it in all sincerity.
So,
You might have punctured the ball. This game is 5 stars. This is one of the like legendary games on Nintendo. Like it's one of the best. And I think it's the best game that like we've reviewed.
yeah, I would agree.
Nice. All right. Well, Metroid, 5 stars.
Yeah, if you haven't played it, do yourself a favor. Go play it. Don't play it on an emulator. Get a Nintendo. Put it in. Turn the lights out. Play it on your TV. It's fun. It's awesome.
It really is. All right. Metroid, 5 stars.